All right, good morning guys. It is Nick with NK Landscaping again as usual. We got another video. This is the first job of 2025. You saw me load up the excavator. We got the yard max and a bunch of other stuff in the truck. We need to go fix a leaking pipe that's pouring water onto the road and then freezing. So we'll show you when we get to the site. We'll be there in just a second, and we'll get to work and get this fixed for this client. All right guys, we're here on site. You can see what's going on. This is a pipe for a B-dry system or a sump pump system in the basement of this house, and it comes out and it ends up running into the road, and when it gets cold out, this creates a lot of ice here, which is no good. So the highway department actually came out and told them they got to get this fixed. They told them that we can pipe right into the sewer system. So a pipe runs straight on down the road, kind of towards where Kurt is standing, and we're going to dig down, find that pipe, and tap in. So we called the town, the highway department, confirmed with them that we are good to go with that. No permit is required, no inspection. So we're going to trench, find the pipe, tap into the pipe, get that all backfilled, and close this up temporarily. You can see there's a pipe up there. We came and we dug it up just so it wasn't dumping into the road, but now we need to actually get it fixed for real. So let's get the excavator unloaded and we'll get digging. guys, so you can see we found the town pipe that looks like a 6-inch corrugated double wall drain pipe. So what we're going to do here, we're going to excavate just a little more around here. We have a rough slope cut in to get us from that pipe into here. Now, they do make some different adapters that will allow you to get into this stuff, but it is hard adapting triple wall, which is the white drain pipe that we use most commonly, to this corrugated stuff. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to take a 4-inch hole saw. We're going to core the top side of this guy right here. Then we're going to put probably a 45-degree fitting, or 22.5, with a little stub sticking out, because we don't want to protrude too far down into that pipe to block flow. But then once we have the pipe inserted through there, we're going to pour hydraulic cement to cement that joint so we're not getting excess water leakage, and that'll make an approved joint to tap into this system, and then we can run our pipe up and connect in and do a repair up top where we dug up that last section. So we're going to get this hole drilled and get that pipe stubbed in there. Alright guys, so the repair has been made. You can see I got that pipe not only, it's just below the top layer of the curve of that 6-inch pipe, so it's not blocking flow. It's screwed into the 6-inch pipe and the 4-inch pipe, and then we put this concrete like collar around it, so that should keep it from moving. resist any movement, especially when we're backfilling. This is a quick drying hydraulic cement, so this is not permeable to water, so that's what you're going to want to use here. It mixes easy. Kurt just mixed it with a little bit of water in a bucket, but I'm going to let that harden up just a little bit so it doesn't get too deformed when we backfill it. Kurt just completed the repair up there of the section we dug up just to bypass this system for a little bit, and now that this is in place, I actually heard the sump pump turn on. It's already pumping and it's working good. So we're gonna give this a few minutes to set up, get that pipe kind of pushed back down, and we'll cap this thing with dirt, cap it with gravel, get it all compacted in place, seed and straw like it never happened. So hopefully you heard that thing running. Now it's time. It's been probably 25-30 minutes since we did the concrete work. Everything up there has been taken care of. We put down some topsoil, seed and straw. Now I separated out the gravel that came out of here, so that's going to go in first to encapsulate the pipe. That's kind of like the extra little road base layer they put in. So that'll go in. Then we'll backfill with dirt the rest of the way, and they'll compact this, especially since it's right on the edge of the road. You can see we don't want that to, you know, settle over time and this to be a bad spot in the road. So that'll all get compacted. So we're going to put a little gravel in by hand first, and then get this thing bedded. All right, guys, aside from blowing off the street, which we'll do once I pull the truck forward, we are done here. I think you want to see the finished product. So, aside from the hay and everything, it looks like we were never here. It actually looks better than when we came, because that used to just be a wet, sloppy mess there from that pipe running out. So now the lawn is fixed up there, and this is nice and piped into that roadside culvert system. We got the street compacted, all that gravel in there so that won't settle. And then I got that smoothed out with the bucket. Kurt threw down some seed and straw. And come spring, you'll never be able to tell that that thing is in there. So that's a lot better. Like I said, when we came to do the initial repair or fix on that pipe, this whole street was covered in ice. We actually came with the truck with the salter and put down some salt for them. And otherwise, this is done. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This was the first job of 2025, and I think 2025 is off to a good start. So I will see you on the next couple videos, or however many you feel like sticking around and watching for. Go check out Kurt with NK Garage. He's way over there with the blower, but he's got a lot of videos too, so check him out. The link is down in the description, and like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff if you want. If not, it's okay with me too. I'll be seeing you guys around. Have a nice rest of the day.